How does the MEA Aquaponics Large Home Aquaponic System work? It's a very simple process, one that's been happening in nature since the beginning of time. We have fish in the fish tank. They eat, live a good life, and if they're tilapia, generate a lot of waste. Now this waste would normally eventually kill the fish. However, the water is cycled through a comprehensive 3-stage filter. It mechanically removes any solids, and then there's some biological stages that help to convert what would otherwise be poisonous elements into plant fertilizer. The water is pumped up to our deep water grow beds, and it flows from one end of the grow bed to the other. It then steps down, repeats the same process on the second grow bed. Once again, flows down the third grow bed, and then drains back into the tank. Now what happens is that the plants take up a lot of the substances, a lot of the chemicals, a lot of the things in the water the plants absorb, they metabolize, they use them to grow. And when the water finally gets to the end of the grow beds, you basically have clean water, which goes back to the fish, and the fish can then soil it once again for the plants. Now additionally to the grow beds, the water also cycles all the way to the top of these grow towers, and then dribbles down the inside of the grow towers and feeds all the plants we have on the towers. Now the towers have two positive effects on the system. Number one is you can grow a lot of plants, 16 plants, in a footprint that's a little over 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet. Secondly, it acts like 4 waterfalls that basically help to keep the water cool. So when the water comes back into the fish tank, it's been filtered just like the water from the deep water culture beds. However, it's also being cooled down from its cascade down the roughly 1.5 meter high towers. So, basically, the MEA Aquaponics Large Home Aquaponic System is a natural cycle that has been enhanced and improved using modern technology, using air pumps, and of course modern manufacturing.